Hi, welcome to ACHPER Victoria. My name is Dr. Trent Brown and I'm one of 3 professional learning team members to work within the organisation. I've worked in physical education for the past 25 years, initially as a primary and secondary physical education specialist, prior to undertaking my PhD in physical activity and health and physical education curriculum and pedagogy. Before working at ACHPER, I was employed as a lecturer, teacher educator and researcher at a metropolitan university working with pre-service teachers in health and physical education. Let's meet our other professional learning team members, beginning with Dr. Bernie Holland, and then you will also meet Adriana Pinder.
Hello, my name's Bernie Holland. I'm the Professional Learning Manager at ACHPER Victoria, where I've been working for the past 8 years. I'd like to welcome you to our wonderful profession and to a profession where you will impact the lives of many children and their families over the time that you are teaching. Whether you're teaching health, physical education or outdoor education, our role is to support you in that process and to also advocate for you. You'll find that with us you can have a range of network opportunities and also professional learning engagement with other teachers in the field, and I would expect that over time you will both learn from them, contribute to them, and also contribute to the leadership and learning of other teachers. As you finish your undergraduate career, I'd encourage you to take advantage of the free student membership which has been explained to you, and during this time just get to explore what ACHPER is, what we're about, and how we can support you. And I would really encourage you, if you have any questions, be sure to contact our office and one of our team will gladly get back to you and address your question. Thank you, and again, welcome to our awesome profession.
Hi, my name's Adriana Pinder and I'm a Professional Learning Coordinator with ACHPER Victoria. I graduated from RMIT with a Bachelor of Applied Science in PE and a second teaching method of biology back in the mid-2000s. So I worked as a teacher for about 10 years across foundation through to year 11, teaching health, PE, science and maths, and also taught in Melbourne for a considerable period and also in London and Dubai. Have done a little bit of uni tutoring on the side with our sport and exercise science students at VU. Had a couple of leadership roles in my time as well, so did spend some time as faculty leader and did a lot of curriculum development there, and house programs coordinator where I was managing a lot of whole school events too. I've been with the team now for 2.5 years, and a lot of my role at ACHPER really centres around resource development, supporting teachers in F to 10, but also a considerable amount in the VCE space. And all of our trial exams and sample sacks for VCE and PD opportunities sit under my umbrella.
Hi, this presentation is designed for students currently enrolled in BEd programs or Masters of Teaching Education programs with a focus on health, physical education and outdoor education. ACHPER Victoria stands for the Australian Council for Health, Physical Education and Recreation, and we are the professional association responsible for these areas. The purpose of this presentation is to provide students with an understanding about ACHPER's role and the role that we can support for both students or pre-service teachers and the role that we provide for support during your teaching career. ACHPER basically has 3 different areas, as can be seen down below. We rely on our stakeholders in both government, not-for-profit and commercial sectors. We work on behalf of teachers and schools, and as you can see, we fit somewhere in between as a conduit between these areas to make sure that policy, advocacy and the development of resources are important and are in line with curriculum authorities. As a members-based organisation, it's important that we rely on our members to be able to actually do our work. Our staff work diligently to make sure that they develop sets of resources and materials and provide opportunities for teachers to engage with us to develop your professional learning needs. We represent teachers who teach in health education, outdoor education, sport, recreation and physical activity, and we work across each of the 3 education sectors. We have members in primary schools, we have members in secondary schools, and we also have members in the tertiary education setting. Across the country, ACHPER represents close to 3,000 members, with approximately 800 plus members residing here in Victoria. And our reach includes up to 10,000 contacts via our stakeholders in and around the country. As you can see, ACHPER has branches in each of the states. So if you decide to actually go and work interstate, you could become a member, and provided that you update your material, you can see that you can engage in the membership benefits associated with each of the branches. Briefly, ACHPER Victoria is presided over by a board of directors, and you can see that up the top, which has board portfolios. Then we have a chief executive officer, and underneath that you will see a professional learning manager, professional learning coordinators who do a lot of the day-to-day work that you are probably going to be in contact with. We also have marketing and communications, administration and office support and coordination, IT and finance. The current professional learning team encompasses Dr. Bernie Holland, Mrs. Adriana Pinder, and Dr. Trent Brown. Their contact details and email addresses are here for you to take note should you wish to contact them individually relating to a professional learning area. Importantly for you as a pre-service teacher, it's important to realise that student membership is free. What we do ask you to actually do is that we do ask you to provide us with your details, including your current student information. I'll go through some of the important aspects that are listed here in terms of the benefits, but you can see them listed below, and we'll provide you with some further details about how you can access and become a member towards the end of this presentation. The role of ACHPER Victoria is to undertake work in these 3 areas: to educate, and you can see that there are a goal and 2 objectives, to collaborate, and to advocate. And a lot of our work that we actually do, you can see in those 6 objectives in the purple and light blue section, to be able to actually enhance and support the highest quality health, physical education and outdoor education from foundation through to year 12 with teachers and schools. So I've talked a little bit about each of those areas, so you can read a little bit more. You will most likely engage with ACHPER via the educate pillar, teacher professional learning and development, the purchasing and engagement and development of teacher resources. Perhaps you might choose to undertake leadership opportunities, or you might actually engage in development of or engagement with stakeholders. So let's have a look at our regular professional learning opportunities that we offer. Most often at ACHPER Victoria is seen as running our conferences, which run as face-to-face events in June and November. But we also undertake a range of other workshops and other conferences during the rest of the year. We have a virtual conference, we have one-day workshops, which are run face-to-face, for example, teaching PE for the first time, or FMS and Game Sense. We also offer online webinars. We are developing a suite of online courses which are accessible at any time and anywhere through our Moodle platform called our eLearn courses. We also offer bespoke in-school or online workshops for your school, tailored to your school needs and context. And if that's something that you're interested in schools in the future, please get your Head of Health and Physical Education to contact ACHPER, and we can tailor opportunities for that. We also offer networking opportunities through HPE member chats, both online and face-to-face. We also develop a number of resources. First off, we have the curriculum charts, which are examples of content descriptions and elaborations that enable you to develop your teaching from foundation to year 10. We also have VCE resources, for example, trial exams and sample sacks. We develop GameSense unit plans, and they're conducted or developed in their entirety for 8 to 10 lessons worth of work that are focused in on the GameSense or Teaching Games for Understanding pedagogical model. We have developed at-home teaching resources. We have regular tips of the week, and we've also recently released in 2020 Fundamental Movement Skills ebook. You can find further information out at that website below. As mentioned, ACHPER Victoria produces for Year 11 and Year 12 teachers trial exams and trial sacks, and here are some examples from each of the areas: physical education, health and human development, and physical education, and they are available from units 1 through 4. They follow the study design and are designed to be provided as support materials for teachers teaching those units in developing content and accessible items that meet the study design for that given unit. We have produced a number of curriculum charts in both the movement and physical activity strand and also the personal, social and community health strand that have been designed to elaborate on the current VCAR curriculum in health and physical education. Once you become a member, you get an opportunity to get the poster mailed to you, and you can also download accessible charts that provide you with some example or additional example content areas and teaching and learning activities that meet the Victorian Curriculum and Assessment Authority content descriptions. We run a virtual conference which has 40 plus sessions with a focus on Foundation to 10. There are networking opportunities, and we also have exhibition spaces. As mentioned, we run an HPE staff room where these are member chats that are conducted via Zoom. Topics are varied but focus in on teacher needs, curriculum ideas, teaching and learning support, inclusive of assessment and planning. And we've also made sure that these remain open to pre-service teachers to be able to actually engage with, to develop a network and community, and to be able to hear what their needs and necessities are as they move through their degrees. One of the most frequently referenced pieces of material for our members is what we call the ACHPER Victoria Tip of the Week. This is a weekly tip that comes to your inbox as a member. These are weekly professional development, professional learning teaching ideas that are focused across the breadth of the curriculum. As you can see, there are two examples here. The first one on the left is focused in on a thematic teaching approach. So if you're unfamiliar with what thematic teaching is, maybe that's worth downloading and actually having a look. And then we've expanded that with a net and wall example, so two examples. But we have a large bank of tips of the week that you have accessible to you as a student member, which provides you with some great understanding in how you might be able to develop and engage your students in a number of different teaching and learning activities. We also run e-learn courses that are designed to support and develop your professional learning opportunities. These are convenient, self-paced and flexible, and are designed to be able to address your level of expertise in these areas. We've produced a number of starter or foundation courses, and we are in the process of developing a number of further in-depth courses that we will call signature courses that will be micro-credentialed. For example, some of the ideas that some of the e-learn courses that we've developed at the moment include developing a vision for your PE program, fundamental movement skills, game sense and teaching games for understanding, assessment, VCE related content, and thematic approaches to curriculum development. We have in-service teachers currently involved in these, and some of the areas that you can engage with include forums and discussions with practicing teachers to talk about how each of these teachers engage with and develop content in these areas. We also run tend to be an end-of-year conference, or our major conference. This tends to be in late November. And as you can see, it's one of the largest HPE conferences in Australasia, with large number of elective sessions that you're able to attend. You can see that we run 90-minute presentations on each days with feature presentations, a large trade display with a range of different participants and stakeholders that we engage with, and we're always after conference volunteers. So if you're interested in supporting and being part of the ACHPER conference, then it may be important that you contact us to be able to actually find out a little bit further information about that. So that basically covers what I'd like to present today, a number of the different areas about who ACHPER Victoria is and the types of services that we offer. It's important now that you join us, and you can join us by using that link, which will take you to a sign-up page. Once you've put in all your details, you get access to those benefits, as I mentioned earlier on, tips of the week, access to a number of curriculum charts, other aspects of the work that are actually going on. So please join now, support your profession, develop yourself professionally and personally, and we look forward to meeting you face to face when you are a teacher in the future.